The Irish Psychic Show, for all your psychic needs, live on Internet Radio. For your chance to get a reading with Irish Psychic, simply Skype Tarot Free or call the studio 0144 34 357. International add +353. This show is packed full of psychic readings and advice, so make sure you join the fan page. Details can be found via irishpsychic.net.
Seems like 100 years or more. The hands of time sure have been moving slow. We may have met in the sun or the April rain, but there's one thing I know for sure. Guess I wouldn't fit now in your world. That was blueberry wine that summer. Blueberry wine that spring. I know I loved you then. Yeah, but I can't remember anything.
Hello, you are very welcome to the Irish Psychic Show for November the 19th, 2013. I am live, it's just coming up to 1 AM here in Ireland, and if you would like to get a reading on tonight's show, all you simply have to do is just send in your question to the show, and if you would like, just go to Facebook, search for Irish Psychic, and there you can private message me there with your question. You can also go to my website, which is irishpsychic.net, and you can send in your question that way as well. But the easiest way of getting in touch with the show is by just sending a message in the chat room via Spreaker. But like I've said, I'm here for the next 35 minutes. It is kind of a late show. I do apologize for that, but hopefully I've got the American listeners listening into the show at the moment. So if you're sitting at home or you're sitting in your office and you're kind of thinking, what is the Irish Psychic Show all about? Well, this is your place to get a free psychic reading. And if you have never got a psychic reading, well, now is your chance. And again, all you have to do is just send in your question via the Spreaker chat room or via Facebook as well by simply searching for Irish Psychic. So I'll take another bit of music and hopefully we'll have our first question after that. But do send in your questions as soon as you can. This is another one by Richard Murray, and it is Down in This Town.
There's a cold hard rain coming across the plain, heading this way. But it can't wash away the sins you'll find today down in this town. There's ferry boats on the horizon, sailing away across the blue sound. And nothing changes but the seasons, and I can't find no reason to stay down in this town. Find a ragged Union flag, you find trouble down the drag if you dare to go there. Well, life's like a free fare on a train going nowhere down in this town. There's bright lights on the highway, to these streets I am bound. And nothing changes but the seasons, and I can't find no reason to stay down in this town, down in this town. There's a river heading south. You can ride it to the mouth of where it flows, where deadwood burns on the beach, and somewhere just out of reach a softer wailing heart blows. But I can't fight anymore. My spirit's lost the war down in this town, down in this town. The people train pulling out, but there's no space to be found. And nothing changes but the seasons, and I can't find no reason to stay. Down in this town, and nothing changes but the seasons, and I can't find no reason. Down in this town, down in this town, down in this town.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Hey, you looking at me. What do you want so silently? Take my hand and walk with me outside that door. Come out and see. Take my hand and walk with me. The sky is waiting. Let's go and see.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. Okay, during that piece of music, we have the questions flooding into the show. So again, if you would like to get one of those psychic readings on the show, simply send in your question now. You can simply go to my website, which is irishpsychic.net, and you can also send it in via the Spreaker chat room as well. Okay, so the question that I have in here is from Anne Hooley, and Anne just wants to find out a question regarding love, and she just wants to find out, there is two guys I'm meeting up, do they like me or are they playing games with me? Okay, well what I'm actually going to do, Anne, is I'm going to pull two cards for each of the guys. So hopefully you'll be able to figure out who's who. So I'll call them Guy A and Guy B. So I'm just shuffling the cards now. This is for Guy A first of all, and we'll see what cards come up. So I've just told me to stop, and this is the two cards. Okay, and we have the Queen of Swords in the upright position, which represents yourself here, Anne. And we also have the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. And I kind of feel, with regards to this particular person here, Anne, I kind of feel that this person is more... the way they kind of give me the message, Anne, is more construction-based. So I'm not too sure if that's in relation to the job that he does, or quite a physical job. But it's like if there's kind of no direction around that particular person, or there is no connection to the person, if that makes any sense. It's like if, they're just not looking for something, as serious as maybe what you're looking for. And the other person, then I'm just looking at the cards. Right, quite interesting. Again, with the second person, we have the Horseman of Scepters in the reverse position. We also have the Six of Cups in the reverse position. That's actually the relationship love card. And again, like I've mentioned, that's in the reverse position. We also have the Five of Swords in the upright position. Being honest, Anne, in relation to both these particular people and, both of these guys, I'm kind of picking up that neither of those are kind of right for you. And you'll often kind of think to yourself, well, I'm single. Why am I meeting someone? Why, is this person not right for me? When Spirit feel that there's something or there's someone out there for you, trust me, they will send that person to you. And I don't want to kind of, put a cliche out there, but sometimes you do have to kiss a lot of bad frogs, before you actually find the prince. And that's exactly the message that they're kind of mentioning here, Anne. But don't kind of feel obliged, I suppose, to kind of go on a date with someone. Don't actually feel that you have to kind of go on a date with someone. Although it can be good, it can be a good experience. Sometimes meeting the wrong people can actually really bring you down rather than, bring you up, I suppose, is the best way of putting it here. So just make sure that, the people that you are meeting, that you feel that there is some connection to them. But for the moment, they're actually saying no to that, both people. So I hope, Anne, that has answered your question. And thank you very much as well for sending in your question as well. Okay, the next person is Padraig. And Padraig just wants to find out, again, we have a love question in from Padraig. And Padraig just wants to find out, is there love on the cards for me? No problem at all. So I'm just shuffling the cards now, Padraig. And when the time to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards. And thank you very much, by the way, to all the people who are messaging me at the moment. I will take another commercial break quite soon, just after this reading, and then I'll be giving you all the chance to send in your question once again for the show. Okay, so just over to stop, Padraig. I'm just laying out the cards now. You're just asking there with regards to romance here. Okay, it's quite an interesting read here, Padraig, because they're actually indicating here 7 weeks from now. Before kind of I feel that there's a connection made with regards of a particular person. They are indicating here that the person, because we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse position, it indicates a male. So I'm not too sure if there's kind of a male around you at the moment where you're feeling that there's a connection or you want a connection made. I kind of feel that this person already. That's kind of the key message. Now again, I would love to go into more information there, Padraig, but I am stuck for time because I am going to try and get through as many people as possible on the show. But again, if you would like to purchase a private reading in relation to that, you are more than welcome. Time for another quick break, and then I will take some more questions. So if you've just joined me, it is now 3 minutes past 1 here in Ireland. It is a late show, like I've mentioned, but hopefully I am catching all the American listeners as well. And if you would like to send in your question to the show, please just simply search for Irish Psychic on Facebook. And you can either add me as a friend there, or you can join my fan page and send in your question there. And you can also send it in via the Spreaker chat room as well. Time for a quick break. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs. Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
let's drive down the line. Inside of a little old death machine, and it suits me just fine. It moves fast, I'm told. It might take a lot to fill the tank, but the engine's an old soul, and I'm paranoid. It goes 1, 2, 3 like the crack of a whip. It rolls off of your back to the blacktop down the drain. 1, 2, 3 like the crack of a whip. It rolls off of your back to the blacktop down the drain. Stuck inside a southern rain, a southern rain. Let's turn off right here. We'll find a place we can rest our bones so the past can disappear. Crank that AM song. It's the sound of a life that's gone away, but not for very long. And I'm paranoid. It goes 1, 2, 3 like the crack of a whip. It rolls off of your back to the blacktop down the drain. 1, 2, 3 like the crack of a whip. It rolls off of your back to the blacktop down the drain. Stuck inside a southern rain, southern rain, a southern rain, a southern rain. It goes 1, 2, 3 like the crack of a whip. It rolls off of your back to the blacktop down the drain. 1, 2, 3 like the crack of a whip. It rolls off of your back to the blacktop down the drain. Stuck inside a southern rain, southern rain, southern rain, southern rain.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. Okay, well, we have loads of questions, so I'm going to get cracking and see if we can get through as many as we can before we take the next commercial break. And the next person I would like to read for is Emma McIntaggart, and she is in Dundalk, County Louth. So you just wanted to find out there, Emma, will everything work out for my family anytime soon? So as you can hear, I'm just shuffling the cards now. When they tell me to stop, Emma, I'll stop shuffling the cards and lay the cards for your reading. Again, if you've just joined me on the Irish Psychic Show, it is now 13 minutes past 1 here in Ireland, and hopefully, like me, you're in late hour, but if not, again, you can catch the podcast. So if you have to go to sleep now, don't panic at all. Again, just go to my website, which is irishpsychic.net, and you can listen into the show tomorrow night. Okay, so I'm just shuffling the cards. I've just told me to stop now, Emma. I'm just laying out the cards now. You're just wanting to find out, will everything work out? Well, it's quite interesting, the cards that are coming up here in relation to that question here, Emma. We actually have the Lover's card, and the Lover's card is one of the major cards And a major card just means that there's a higher significance placed on these particular cards. That's actually after coming up in the reverse position. We also have the Six of Swords in the upright position. We have the Horseman of Swords in the upright position. We also have the Two of Cups in the upright position as well. Now, what they're actually telling you here at the moment here, Emma, you need to be very careful of your own health. And what I'm actually talking about here is because you have the Horseman of Swords here, it's like if I feel that the weight of the world is on you. And it's like if you're taking on everyone else's problems, when in fact that you have your own problems as well. So you'll often find, when one thing goes bad, everything else just kind of, continues to flow. And it's like kind of a domino effect. Once one thing falls over, everything else falls over. And that's exactly the way they're kind of giving me the message at the moment. Now, having the Lover's card here in the reverse position, again, it's about choosing a path and making sure that you're, I suppose, expressing yourself to the best that you can, but don't let things get on top of you. Like I've mentioned, I kind of see this kind of dark cloud, kind of around you at the moment, but it's like if I feel that everything that is being taken on is by you, and it's like if you feel that you kind of sort out everyone else's problems, when in fact that they're, not your problem. Again, if people have problems and they want you to kind of, get them out of it, again, sometimes you have to be kind of tough love, as they say, and just kind of go, do you know what, enough is enough, it's time to move on and stop being kind of used, is the best way of putting it. I do see that things will definitely change here, Emma. Because you have the Six of Swords here, I do feel it's going to be a 6-month period, and that's again, when asked from Spirit what the time frame was, that's why I pulled that particular card, which is the Six of Swords, and they are indicating here things will change over the next 6 months. So again, if you can take the advice that I've given you, hopefully that will change things for you as well, and make things clear for you as well. Again, if you would like a further in-depth reading, again, a private reading with myself, depending on which reading you purchase, there is the 15-card reading, which is the most popular reading, and also there's the 12-month reading as well, and that goes through month by month everything that's going on for next year as well, and that's a really, really popular reading as well, because again, it covers everything, and that's 25 minutes in length. So again, if you'd like to purchase one of them, please just simply see my website, which is irishpsychic.net. Okay, the next person I would like to read for, I have the question here in front of me, is Lizzie Ford, and Lizzie has just wanted to find out, is everything going to work out for me? No problem at all, Lizzie. I'm just shuffling the cards again, and when they tell me to stop. Okay, which is just now. Just been told to stop. I'm just looking at the cards now, Lizzie. You're just asking the question, will everything work out for me? Okay, quite interesting. Here we have the Happiness card here in the reverse position. We also have the World card in the upright position, and we also have the Hierophant card here as well. Now, the World card and the Happiness card, otherwise known as the Sun card, and the Hierophant card are both major cards, or should I say all major cards. And again, a major card just means that there's a higher significance placed on these particular cards, Lizzie. In relation to the question, is everything going to work out for me? Because you have the Happiness card in the reverse position, they're kind of indicating here not to give up hope and not to lose hope. It's like if, I suppose, the way they're kind of giving me the message, and I know this may sound strange, Lizzie, but it's like if I just see you in a boxing ring with yourself, and it's like if you're just kind of beating yourself up over a lot of issues that have happened in the past, and an awful lot of stuff that you couldn't change. It's like if there's, things that you wanted to change, but you just couldn't change it there, and that's kind of the key message that Spirit is kind of indicating to me at the moment. They're also indicating here with regards to love life, we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse position, and they're indicating here, Lizzie, just to be careful of your love life, that you're not letting things get the better of you in terms of the emotional side. It's like if I feel that I'm not going to say that you've been blackmailed, but it's like if I feel that there's someone trying to blackmail you, or trying to make you feel guilty in, whatever the reason is. Again, I'm not going to go into it on air, but it's like if they're kind of breaking you down bit by bit, and it's like if you feel that you cannot express yourself and you cannot be emotionally connected to this particular person at this particular moment in time. And again, that's understandable. If someone doesn't treat you with the love and respect that you deserve, well, then it's time to kind of think of different options around you and kind of go, do you know what, I deserve much, much better. And if you're not going to say that to the person, it's up to a friend or a family member that you can speak with, and then let them know how you're kind of feeling as well, because I kind of feel that you've been broken down, is the way that they're kind of giving me the message. Now, again, if I was to go into further information, I would love to, but again, that would be a private reading. So again, please just get in touch with me via my website, which is irishpsychic.net. And thank you very much as well for sending in your question as well. And also thank you very much to Emma as well, who's just said there in the Spreaker chat room, thanks a million. And you are more than welcome, Emma. And it's always good to get that kind feedback. So thank you very, very much. Okay, so we'll continue on. There is another question here, and I have them all queued up here in front of me. And the next person I'd like to read for is Donna Maria. And Donna has just asked the question. Just let me get it. Can I just ask, are things going to get better in my life? Because everything's bad at the moment. Okay. Again, we have a lot of questions kind of similar. So it's you're not the only one, Donna. which I don't want to say is a good thing, but it just goes to show you that sometimes when we feel that things aren't going in the right direction, that we're the only people that are kind of struggling at the moment. And it's quite the opposite. You'll often find that, when you express yourself, when you kind of open up and kind of go, tell your friends, I suppose, how you are feeling, you'll often find that, not everything's as rosy as they may say, that things are. And that's kind of a positive in one way, because a lot of the time when we're kind of going through difficulties in our own life, we kind of feel, I'm probably the only person that's going through this and no one else understands what I'm going through. And it's quite the opposite here. As you've seen from the show, there's a lot of people sending in their questions, kind of more or less similar to yourself there, Donna. So I'm just shuffling the cards. I'm actually shuffling my fortune cards here. And when they tell me to stop, which is just now, Donna, I'm just laying out the cards now. This is a completely different deck. And we have the Anchor, that's in the reverse position. We also have the Child, that's in the upright position. And the final card out is the Mummy, and that's in the reverse position. Quite interesting cards come up here from the fortune cards here, Donna. And again, having the Anchor card here in the reverse position, quite a significant card to find, because it just shows here, you're basically just stuck in a moment. And it's like if you're waiting for this kind of moment to clear. And I've often been there myself, and I've often kind of thought to myself, it's going to, going to wake up in the morning and everything's going to be okay. It doesn't work like that. I wish it did work like that, but life doesn't actually work like that. Sometimes we have to face our problems, we have to face the fear, and then, things will be kind of, better. Now, although things will be quite tough starting off, it's about time that you kind of said, what, enough is enough, I'm going to face this, and I'm going to, deal with this head on. And, even myself from a personal experience, when things were quite difficult, I kind of just ran away and thought to myself, that, the further I get away from this problem, the easier it is that it's going to, I'm going to be able to deal with it. It was quite the opposite, because the more I ran away from the problem, the more I kept thinking about the problem, because I was making myself aware that I'm actually running away from something that, if I don't face, it's going to just kind of continue on following me, and it's going to eat me up, and then, more or less, as you know, things will just get the better of you, and then you'll have, kind of emotional breakdown. And that's exactly what they're indicating here, Donna. Having the Child card here, don't be afraid. And especially with the Mummy card here, the Mummy, it's the coffin and it's in the reverse position. Don't feel that things can't change. If you want things to change, you can make them change. And the easiest way to do that is to do an affirmation. And an affirmation is a change of thought. And all you need to say to yourself here, Donna, is just, I love and approve of myself and all is well in my life. Now, again, it's an affirmation. It's a change of thought. It's not going to make you win the lottery or anything like that, but it will help you get on that road in terms of making things a little bit better for you. And again, I would love to go into further information, but I can't because I'm on air. But if you'd like to purchase a private reading, please do so. Again, my website is irishpsychic.net. Okay, time for another quick break. If you've just joined me, it is now 20 minutes past 1 here in Ireland. It is late. It is, more or less coming up to 1:30 here in the morning. And if you've just joined me from America or from the UK or from Ireland, again, you are more than welcome to send in your question. Just simply send it in via the Spreaker chat room, or you can private message me on Facebook. Just simply search for Irish Psychic on Facebook and send in your question there. Time for a quick break. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
I'd give away all of my dreams. I'd give away the lock and then throw the key. I'd give you everything I have today. It isn't quite as bad as it seems. It isn't always easy to say what I mean. I'd give you everything I have today. 'Cause I've been lost, I've been found, I've been tearing the pieces to the ground. I've been noticing what you're telling me. What do you do when you're on your own? I've been tearing the pieces to the ground. I've been noticing what you're telling me. What do you do when you're on your own? What do you do when you're on your own? So tell me, who do you think you're fooling? What do you do when you're on your own? On your own. Ooh, on your
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. Okay, this is the final reading of the night, so if you did not get a reading on tonight's show, do not panic. The next show is on Wednesday. So again, you can send in your question to the show by simply going to Facebook and typing your question there. And again, I do try and get through as many questions as I can on the show, but not everyone is guaranteed a reading on the show, especially with the amount of questions that I get sent in to the show. Okay, so the final person of the night that I would like to read for is Grace Maddy, and Grace has just asked the question, what is my financial future look like? And thank you. No problem at all, Grace. I'm just shuffling the cards now. And again, if you've missed your question, maybe I did answer your question on tonight's show, and there is some people that did miss their question, and more or less, the connection broke on them from there, and maybe it's a slow connection regarding the internet that you have. And don't panic at all. Once I go off air, you can simply just go back to the show's link and click play again, and it'll play again. And you can also fast forward it as well if you just want to kind of skip to certain parts of the show. Okay, so I've just been told to stop now, Grace. I'm just looking at the cards now. You're just asking there, what is my financial future look like? And thank you. Okay, we have the cards here in front of me, and we have the Fool card in the upright position. We also have the Two of Cups in the upright position. We have the Eight of Swords in the upright position, and we also have the Hierophant card as well. Now, the Hierophant card has always, it's come up already in a reading, but in this case, in relation to the financial side of things here, Grace, I kind of feel that you'd be better off getting kind of help regarding financially. And there is, a company here in Ireland called MABS, so I'm not too sure if you've heard of them, but get in touch with them. They are a free organisation, and they deal with money problems if you're finding it difficult to pay off certain loans. They will write on your behalf and let the banks know how much it is that you can afford to pay off. And more or less, sometimes, with regards when we take out a loan, and with regards, I suppose, the pressure that we have when we're trying to pay off a loan, especially if, the work side of things has fallen through, things can be quite difficult, and we can kind of feel quite, I'm not going to say useless, but that's kind of the message that they're giving me at the moment, Grace. It's like if you feel that you cannot achieve, the payments, or you feel that you cannot kind of meet the requirements that's needed, and that in turn can make you feel that you're not, kind of doing things correctly. And it's quite the opposite. Just because you cannot do it now doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to do it in the future. And that's exactly what the happiness card indicates here, as it's more or less the future card. You also have the Eight of Swords, like I've mentioned, that's in the upright position. I do feel it's going to take an 8-month period for things to change here in relation to the financial side of things. But obviously, the key advice from Spirit is don't spend what you don't have. And I know it's coming up to Christmas, so again, if it means that you have to make presents for your friends and your family members, please do so. It's more, I'm not going to say thoughtful, but it'll be cheaper in the long run as well. Don't feel that you have to spend a fortune in order to give a gift. There's loads of different opportunities out there, and there's loads of different ways of giving a gift for Christmas without costing a fortune as well. I'd love to go into further information there. Again, unfortunately, I've kind of run out of time here, Grace, but can I just say thank you very much for sending in your question to the show as well. If you did not get a reading on tonight's show, you are welcome to purchase a private reading. All private readings are done within a 24-hour period, depending on which reading that you purchase. And all you have to do is simply go to irishpsychic.net and click on the reading that you would like to purchase as well. Like I've mentioned, the next show is on Wednesday at the earlier time of 11 p.m. So if you've missed the show, or you want to get a reading on the next show, which like I mentioned is on Wednesday, please do send in your question now. You can simply go to irishpsychic.net, click on the radio show and send in your question that way, or you can also private message me on Facebook as well. Once again, can I just say thank you very much to the listeners on tonight's show. Again, from myself, Irish Psychic, take care and good night.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball, the answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs. Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.